Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV 1, and on today's Thursday Thoughts, I'll be talking about what you should bring to Walt Disney World on your next vacation. Hope you enjoyed the video, and really excited to be continuing Thursday Thoughts. Again, let me know if you're enjoying these type of videos. All right, so the thing that gave me the idea for this particular topic is that I got an email actually from a writer at today.com, believe it or not, so that article should be out soon, about what I thought people should bring to Walt Disney World, and just a really interesting idea. And I thought, well, let's talk about that here on a video as well, just in case anybody doesn't see the article. And I'll try and link the article when it does go up. But anyway, so I just listed like 5 items I thought were essential for people to bring to a Walt Disney World vacation. Now, of course, I'm sure I'm going to leave off some things that you might consider essential, so please leave a comment down below, and if there's a lot of great ideas, I'll do a follow-up to this video, because there may be a lot of things that I never thought of or never even considered that you feel like is a must-have for your Disney vacation. All right, so number 1, and I think this is probably pretty obvious, umbrellas and rain ponchos. I mean, it rains in Florida, right? So unless you're here in the dry season, it's going to rain a lot. And in fact, I've got my umbrella and my poncho to show here. In fact, even during the dry season, it can rain. So I might have links to some of these in the description. We actually just set up an Amazon affiliate store, which basically means that you can click on these links, buy the stuff at regular price, and we get like a small percentage of basically a commission for the sale. So if you want to support us that way by buying stuff you would normally already buy, definitely do that. Or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can just go to Amazon and search for the product that I mentioned and buy it a different way. That's totally fine, but the affiliate links are in there, and it's one way to help us out by buying something you were already going to buy. So the first thing is this umbrella. It's a lambrella. I have that on Amazon, and the cool thing about it is it actually folds inward. What that means is that if you see here, all of the umbrella fabric basically folds in on itself, and so it makes it so that it doesn't drip out the bottom of the umbrella when you fold it up. So it's easy to put, it's still going to get wet inside the bag if you put it inside your bag, but you can kind of put it, if you've got an outside pocket on your bag or something, that works really, really well, and it's small too. You can kind of see how big it is. It's just about a foot long, maybe a little bit longer. So that's pretty cool. And of course, I mentioned ponchos. I don't wear ponchos that much because they're just really hard to deal with. But here's the Disney poncho that pretty much everybody has. Sorry about the focus of the camera. Can't figure out what I'm trying to show here. But anyway, Disney poncho is essential. And if you're going to be here all day and you're going to be enjoying a lot of time in the parks, it is really important to have those. And the next thing I had on the list, and I don't have this to show, but you can pretty much get whatever kind you want, is sunscreen. Sunscreen is absolutely essential for a Disney Parks vacation because Florida is very, very sunny, and it's usually sunny pretty much every day. That's why we call it the Sunshine State. Now, you get your cloudy days, you get your rainy days, of course, just like any other place, but even then you can get burned. I actually remember getting sunburnt on a cloudy day at the beach because, UV rays still come through the clouds. So make sure you put on your sunscreen and, stay in the shade as much as you can, because nothing spoils a vacation more than a very painful sunburn that you can't forget about, and you get it, if you get it on your neck and then your shirt hurts to put on and all those kind of things. So definitely bring that sunscreen and use it. And you do need to reapply, at least once during the day so that it stays fresh and it stays active. All right, the next thing I had on my list, and I didn't bring these over but to show either, but comfortable shoes. And you can get any kind of shoes. Actually, waterproof shoes are really great if you can get those. And this is not a sponsor, but I actually got some Vessi shoes the other day that I've been trying out, and I just was really impressed with the fact that they could be waterproof. My only complaint is that they're a little bit hard. The upper soles and the fabric is a little bit hard, but that's because of the waterproof technology. So I don't wear them all the time, but that's something to check out. Again, not a sponsor, but just something I picked up and saw online that I wanted to try out. So comfortable shoes, very important. No, I put in the in my email response to the article, nobody's trying to win a fashion show at Disney World, and if you are, maybe going out to Disney Springs for a dinner or something, that might be the appropriate place for fancy footwear. But definitely, don't try and win a fashion contest with your shoes at the theme park. Just wear comfortable tennis shoes, and you go from there. Pretty much, I see most people adhering to that. Every once in a while, I'll see, a guy wearing dress shoes or a lady wearing high heels in the park, and usually it's because they're going to do some photos or something. So that makes sense, but definitely not comfortable for a regular day at the parks. All right, the next thing that is absolutely essential, and I will have an Amazon affiliate link for this in the description, this is the battery pack that we use. And I haven't really shown this very much what it is, but it is a Samsung 10,000 milliamp hour battery. If you don't know what 10,000 milliamp hour, that's basically the way they measure battery capacity. I don't understand it completely, but that's what it is. It's a fast charge battery pack. And you can see it has both kind of plugs in it. So you've got the USB-C, which is the more modern standard that is a little bit faster charging. All the new iPhone and Samsung cables come with that particular type of charger, any of the Android stuff and iPhone. And then you've got the older version, the USB-A, which charges a little slower, but it's more compatible with all your cables for even older devices and things like that. So I love this. Plus, it's got the power indicator that shows you how much is left, kind of a percentage, like in increments of 25%, and it's pretty reasonably priced, but it is very tough. It works all the time, and it will charge your device approximately twice throughout the day, fully. So that's pretty cool. And because, taking pictures and photos and videos and things all day, pictures and photos, whatever, but taking those all day is going to drain your battery a lot faster than you think. Even if you're just taking pictures, you're like, oh, I'm not vlogging, I'm not live streaming, it's not going to take a lot of battery power. You'd be surprised, just taking pictures, because it makes your device's processor work really, really hard to process those. Because, you just push the button, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the background on the device to make your photo look even better. So the point is, it's going to drain your battery. Plus, using the My Disney Experience app and all those types of things is going to drain your battery pretty fast, and you're going to be using the phone all day to check wait times or text your family and friends if you're not together in the park or whatever else. Definitely have at least one spare battery. Maybe have, each family member have one, whatever else. This is very lightweight. And it's not that big. You can see it's thin. It fits in a pocket pretty easily, but, a backpack as well. So this is a great one. And, you may even like to just take a fuel rod if you want something even smaller. There are a lot of different options for batteries. Just make sure you get a good brand, because some of the cheaper ones, they don't work as long as advertised. All right, and the next thing I have is a comfortable hat. I've got my Resort TV 1 hat here. It's very comfortable. It's a denim material. I think Corner Sports are one of our used to be one of our sponsors. Made this for me. It's really, really cool. But yeah, any hat that you've got, you can grab and make sure you have that. Obviously, bucket hats are nice because it covers all the way around, or even more of like a beach hat, a sun hat, a big floppy hat, straw hat, cowboy hat, whatever you got. This is not the best. I just don't like wearing bigger hats, and I don't have a place to put them in my backpack. But having something that also covers your ears is really good because that'll keep the sun off your ears. But also, I've noticed this really helps to keep my forehead from getting burnt, and my scalp and all kinds of things. Helps definitely keep me more comfortable throughout the day in the parks. So, those are some of the essentials as far as what I would bring to the parks. And another thing I almost forgot to mention is a great pair of sunglasses. Obviously the Florida sun is very, very hot, and so you want to bring a great pair of sunglasses to keep your eyes from straining throughout the day, especially when you're going from inside and some of the rides are darker, and then you're on Pirates and then you pop right back outside and the sun is really, really, really bright. That's hard for your eyes to adjust to, and you will get a headache after a while if you don't let your eyes adjust to that using some sunglasses and maybe a hat to shade. So that's definitely important. And of course, if you got light colored eyes like I do, it's even more important. I don't know. My mom always used to say that, I needed the sunglasses all the time because I had lighter eyes. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but either way, sunglasses are important no matter what color your eyes are. And it's really great to have those to shade yourself from that really intense Florida sun. Even if you've got eyeglasses, if you've got the ones like I wear contacts now, but I used to wear regular prescription glasses. If you can get transition lenses, you may already have those, but even on top of that sometimes is not enough. So if you can get something to put over the top of them, may not look as stylish, but definitely important to protect your eyes throughout the day at the parks. And the last thing I would remind you to bring on your Disney vacation is actually not a thing at all. It's actually a great attitude and flexibility. Because remember, your Disney vacation is going to be amazing. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to have a great time. You're going to make amazing memories, but I promise it will not go exactly how you plan it because there's just too many variables. Rides go down, things break, it rains, the weather changes, whatever else. There's a storm, somebody doesn't feel well one day, whatever happens, but it doesn't matter because your vacation is still going to be magical. So bring a great attitude because you're at Disney after all, right? And also bring flexibility. because there will be times when a ride will be not working, or somebody in your family, needs some extra attention for whatever reason, or you name it. There's so many things, so many variables. Definitely bring your flexibility, and that's just because you'll enjoy the vacation a lot more if you do that. You won't be upset, oh my gosh, this didn't go according to plan, that didn't go according to plan. And I am preaching to the choir, but also I'm really bad about not being flexible sometimes, and that's something I keep working on as I get older. I want the stream to go a certain way, or I want this video to go a certain way, and then it doesn't. And, I have a hard time adjusting to that, but I'm working on it. So I would advise you to be better than me and be flexible. And definitely just remember that you're at Disney. You're going to make amazing memories. And maybe some of the funny things that happened that might be a little bit annoying at the time might be some of your best memories once you look back on it fondly. And that's just kind of the way it works sometimes. So definitely remember to have that flexibility and that great attitude. I think that'd be one of the most important things to take on your vacation. And we'll do another one of these talking about how to plan your trip, how to beat the heat, and some of those kinds of things. And speaking of how to beat the heat, I guess one more thing that I should throw in there is definitely bring some water. Now, obviously, if you're on a plane, you're not going to bring like a case of water or something. If you're driving down here, you might bring a case of water to the hotel room just because maybe it's cheaper to buy it, at Walmart or whatever where you live than to buy it down here where things are a little bit more expensive. Either way, definitely bring some water, buy water in the parks, or bring a refillable water bottle. Whatever way you like to drink water, doesn't matter, but it's got to be water. You've got to keep yourself hydrated. Sports drinks are good, energy drinks are good, but you've got to keep hydrated. That was one thing I learned at band camp a long time ago, is that, yes, Gatorade's good, but if you don't have enough water to go with it, you still will get dehydrated and you still will have issues. So definitely drink lots and lots of water throughout the day. You will be drinking way more water than you would throughout a normal day, because remember, you'll be sweating. So bring water, drink lots of water. So I think that's about all for now. Definitely be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what your must-have items are at Walt Disney World, because, I'm sure I missed something, and I'd love to see what your ideas are in the comments. And then, like I said, if there are a lot of great ideas that I missed, I will definitely do a follow-up video showcasing some of your amazing ideas. But definitely, I wanted to make this one a little bit shorter because it's just make it more consumable and make it something you can listen to really quickly. But hopefully this is helpful, and I can't wait to see what your ideas are in the comments down below. Be sure to leave us a like and, again, a comment, subscribe if you're new. Also, be sure to check out our awesome sponsors, Mickey Blog and MickeyTravels.com, for the best and free Disney vacation planning advice. Go check out MickeyTravels.com to book your next trip to Walt Disney World. Also, if you're thinking about moving to Central Florida, definitely check out ResortTV1Homes.com, brokered by eXp Realty. Put your information in the contact form, and be sure to go on there and, again, leave your information so that our expert realtors can get in contact with you and let you know how to find your dream home here in Central Florida. And finally, David's DVC Rentals, dvcrequest.com/TV. If you want to rent a DVC room for a fraction of the cost, even if you're not a DVC member, definitely check out David's DVC Rentals. That's dvcrequest.com/TV. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. So for now, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye. Now that you've finished watching this video, be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get all of the latest updates. Also, check out some other great videos on our channel. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.